Hello, and welcome. This is day 3 of the Place Theatre's D&D or just TTRPG Livestream. I'm Lewis. I will be the DM for the next 3-ish hours, and we'll just play a good old-fashioned game of Dungeons and Dragons. We will be playing from Candlekeep Mysteries. It is a level 13 adventure. Hopefully we can get some good storytelling out of this. Things to note, we'll be using the Lines and Veils safety system. Veils, basically putting a blanket over it. We acknowledge that it happens, but it happens off screen. Or lines, basically you draw a line in the sand and we don't cross it. Anyone could call out a line or a veil at any point for anyone, and we respect that. Move on to the next thing. You do not need to explain yourself as to why that is. Yeah. I think that's everything. How are we all doing today?
Excellent, very excited.
Doing good.
Excellently. Thank you.
Awesome.
Looking forward to playing.
Yeah. We begin. Oh, do you want to introduce yourselves first?
We can do.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
Shall I start? Or does anyone else?
Yeah, we'll go start with you.
Okay, so I'm Josh, and I'm playing the level 13 druid Circle of the Spores called Gwendolyn.
Greetings, I am Caroline, and I will be playing Belladonna, Donna for short, who is a 13th level warlock with a Ginny patron.
I am Ruben. I am playing Captain Shamat Akir, a level 11 fighter and level 2 rogue, reborn, coming back from the dead.
Nice.
I am playing Sheojun, a Fire Genasi rogue monk.
My name is Aaron, and I shall be playing Hubert von Cracklesnaps, the total barbarian.
A classic.
Brilliant.
Yes.
Cool. Yes. So, yeah. You lot have been an adventuring party for a bit now. You've gained some experience within the fighting and adventuring world, exploring great beyonds, let's just say. Your latest adventure comes in the form of a notice calling you to the library of Candlekeep. You have been summoned here by the staff, the high readers, whichever, as a matter of great importance has befell the library. You reach the gates of the library. You're let in. The library is a pretty vast expanse. It's a very large building. Try and find a map of it. Yeah. So, the gate, the main entrance. You're at the. You come in. A vast, stony floor awaits your presence. And knowing that you have been summoned here, the staff escort you to where you need to go. You meet up within the main building with great reader Ally Avonmore.
Ally, did you say?
A''L''A'.
Okay, Ally, what was the last name, sorry?
Avonmore. Aivenmore.
Okay, thank you.
And welcome to Candlekeep. I'm sure the travel wasn't too taxing. It is great that you're here on such short notice. But yes, the letter we sent is true. There is a great importance that we need you for. You're some of the best adventurers in the land, and we would love your assistance with this matter.
Why, thank you. It is indeed true that we are highly skilled. Any details you can provide on the matter would be appreciated, as more data always allows for greater calculation as to what is the best route of action.
I think it's best that we discuss this down in the vaults.
Very well.
We're going down. Okay. I've been down there before. I didn't know we were so well known.
Highest honours for us, really.
True.
Let us go to the vaults then. Come now. You must not halter.
I must say, you're an interesting fellow.
Thank you. I try my best.
So yeah, you are led down towards the vaults of the library of Candlekeep, to where some of the the most notable in a sense that these things have a strange sense about them. Books in the deed of Faerun, in Faerun's existence. So yeah, you head down to the thing. So Ally brings you down to the vaults, to where the location of the problem is. And yeah, Ally Avonmore's mood is dark as they pace before you. Mayastan Sadar, one of our finest sages, has been studying a particular tome held in the vaults. So saying, Ally gestures to a book on a cluttered desk whose cover appears to be made of translucent crystal. Mayastan Sadar is Mayastan Sadar.
Translucent crystals.
Yes.
Why is the book covered in something like that instead of, leather?
She pulls the. She gets the book, and she gets the book, and puts it. She pulls the book out, plays a thing on the desk, and puts it back down. It's definitely an interesting cover, isn't it?
Quite unique.
Yes.
Yes, one would say so.
Looks very shiny. Something I would like to put in my mouth.
Hubert, no!
Hubert, I think you'll find that you wouldn't want to eat something like that.
Oh.
Remember last time, did crystals?
Yeah, you probably turned into goop. That's probably why you turned into that. We can't be having that again.
But it was quite fun. I could fit through little spaces.
Looking at it, can I get any magical reading without using detect magic? If I'm just looking at it, can I just sense a magical aura?
Roll me Arcana.
Yep. Give me 1 second. Let me pull it up.
First roll of the game.
Yep. Let's hope it's actually okay because I only have a +1. Let me just drop it in here. That's cocked. Let me just move some of the dice that are in here. 12.
12. Just looking at it, while it does look peculiar in design, you can't read anything from it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just for aesthetics then, basically.
Kind of. Yeah, Ally. It's a. Yes, it is an interesting book, as you say, but it's one of It's full of dark rituals. It came to us a few months ago as a donation from a high priest of Zavras, Savras, yeah. So it's, and then Mayastan, as I just mentioned, she came to me and said that the book was bothering her in a way, and that she wanted to continue her research with the House of the All-Seeing Orb.
House of the All-Seeing Orb. Now,
Yes.
Does the name ring any bells?
Yeah, does that
Yeah.
sound any familiar? As well as, like, what does...
Would it? I'll pose that question to you. Would it sound familiar to you?
Don't think so. Not magic.
Quite potentially. Should I roll a history check on this?
If you want, yeah.
roll big.
That'll do. Yeah. 25.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you've heard of this. You've heard of this place before. It's kind of... it's in a place called... it's in the city of Tashluta
Tashluta.
in Tashalar. And you know that this place is full of people who dress in these like yellow and blue robes, and all claim to have some form of divinatory magic or divination, like potential and stuff.
Interesting. So, Ms. Sadar was interested in a divination-associated ritual. If she was, there would
You see,
be no pleasant
that's-
place to go.
See, that's what I thought. But I looked at the book myself, but it was... I feel like it was much worse than divination. Ally pushes the book towards you, opening it to a page near the end that is filled with a list of names from a half dozen different handwriting. Across the top of the page, in the rushed script that fills the rest of the book, is written the legend: "Those who have been bestowed the willing sacrifices." At the bottom of the page is Mayastan Sidar's name, as well as each of yours.
I dislike this.
Excuse
We
me,
haven't seen
what?
that book in our travels, so I don't know why our names are in there. That's
I don't remember giving an autograph.
If it's divination related, then this is certainly odd.
They just knew we were coming, maybe, or would investigate.
Yeah, that sounds more what it would be like. Especially if she was interested in more of a divination ritual. That just seems eerie to me. I don't like that.
I mean, that is my whole last name in this random book.
Yeah.
Like,
Hmm?
yeah.
It's
I
a
mean,
bit
I'm surprised it's even in there, considering what happened last time.
Do any of you recognise any of the handwriting here? Perhaps as a person familiar to you?
Are you asking that to
The whole party?
Are all our names written in the same kind of
Yes.
handwriting? Is it the same? So Maya's name is in it. Is it the same writing as hers?
Yes.
Oh, so she clearly wrote our name in that book.
Assuming that she wrote her own.
Ally, is this writing familiar of Maya's for our names and hers?
No, this is not Mayastan's handwriting. No.
She didn't write.
Do you have anything that we can, like, check it between to see whose handwriting it could be, or even anything of Maya's, so we can just, like, confirm what you're saying? What I'm saying to you is, are you lying right now?
We have had trouble with those who we can trust before. Just don't worry. Standard procedure.
Ally goes, yes, I can. She heads off for a few minutes trying to find some notes that Mayastan wrote during her time at Candlekeep. I'll describe the while she's doing that. I'll describe the book for you. It's yeah, like I said, it's made. The cover and spine are made of crystals, are made of crystal sheets, so they cover the entire surrounding of the thing. There's gemstones on the front of it. There's one in the middle on the front of it, and there's 3 on the sides as well. And the books, and even just looking at it, you can see that there's a crystalline texture on the pages as well. So they kind of like reflect and refract in the candles of the library.
How did you say you came into possession of this book again?
Coming back, grabbing the notes of Maya Stan's works. We got it through a donation 9 months ago.
9 months.
Donation from a priest.
High Priest of Zavras.
What did this priest seem notable at all? Anything of note to do with his mannerisms, way he talked, way he walked, way he looked? Anything that could be suspicious in some kind of way?
She puts the notes down so you can.
I'm just gonna try and match.
They do not match.
Okay.
So it's not Maya Stan's handwriting. Anything. Apt you should say anything worth of note. There is a note in the book that she pulls out from the pages and hands to you. And I'll read it out as such. Author's note. When we began this journey, only the oracle of the all-seeing orb, the great Valen Sarnasta, had an inkling where it might lead. It is my honor to have been selected as the first donor and recipient. By giving Valen a piece of myself and receiving a piece of her in return, I can help the fate of the world unfold as she has foreseen. It is my honor to protect the oracle in her sanctuary, ensuring that only donors and recipients may visit her. I have no need of the right of reclamation, for I believe in the vision and perfection of Valen Sarnasta. For clarity's sake, I offer this record of the procedures performed on the donors and recipients, whose fates and organs are now bound to the oracle. May she serve the all-seeing for centuries to come. In transparency, Zemru Thal, High Priest of Zavras, House of the All-Seeing Orb, Tashluta.
What was the name of the oracle again? Sorry, I didn't catch.
Valen
Valen Sarnasta. Valan Sarnaster.
Does any of this conjure up any memories from, like, this name, Valen Sarnasta, the all-seeing orb, this kind of transaction of the giving pieces of souls? Does this any of this ring any bells?
Roll me a history check. I doubt it will.
No. That's just a straight 15 then.
No. It doesn't. It doesn't ring any bells that you're aware of.
Yeah, these don't know. Nothing. Nothing at all.
Well, I'm sorry. If she's gone to Tashluta, shouldn't we try and find her? I'm sorry, are you giving this book to us as well to take? Or that's staying here?
No, I think it's best that we keep this here, due to the nature of the book.
That's fair.
I'm going to start them copying down, not the about the right of reclamation, and so like the author's note. I'm going to start copying that down.
Yeah, that's fine.
So she's in Tashluta, in Tashala. The Oracle of the All-Seeing Orb is there. Where are we again? Candlekeep, okay. And that, in the map sort of area, that's where, are we in Tashluta?
No.
Or, okay, Thank you. So, I guess that's where we kind of have to go.
Yeah.
This seems a rather urgent matter, especially if Miss Sadar has disappeared. I assume that this is the case, and that is why you contacted us.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, it seems that Tashluta would be the best place to start searching for her whereabouts. Do you have an open space I may use?
What would you like to use it for?
Getting us to Tashluta?
We can get you there with a teleportation circle.
Excellent, I do not have to use my own in that case.
Saves you some extra energy.
We shall hasten there.
It is worth noting that Mayastan's name and your names are not the only ones in the same handwriting.
Yeah.
Looking further, there are names as Alessia Basir, Zemruthal, Zeren Zeradius, Okuzor, and Mayastan Sidar plus your names.
What was that one after Alessia?
Zemruthal, Xemru.
Zenru.
One of those names is familiar. Zenrufal. That's the priest who donated this book to the library's catalogue in the first place.
Yeah. The priest is located in Tashlita as well, or in Candlekeep?
Do they know where the priest is? Still? Do they know where the priest is still?
Yeah.
The high priest.
Yeah. The priest that donated the book, because if what Donna said, if the name of the priest is in the book, I feel like we should go and speak to them as well.
Unless they disappeared.
Exactly. So, do you know if the priest has disappeared as well?
I mean, the note says that it says it is my honor to protect the oracle in her sanctuary.
So the
But that sanctuary may well be in Tashluta, but I feel like it's worth that we send you on your way so that you may investigate this further.
Okay.
Indeed. I shall consult with a contact to see if I can find out anything of this Valen Sarnasta while we are en route to Tashluta.
I think that's a good idea.
Okay. We make for the nearest teleportation circle.
So you make your way out of the vaults. An ally. We need to set up the teleportation circle to get these guys to Tashluta, and they all scurry off and make preparations to get that ready for you. A few minutes later, it is ready. You all stand within the room of the teleportation circle, and the mages cast their spells, and you can, as the spells begin to take shape, you can see the previous setting of Candlekeep fade out like a mist surrounding you, and is replaced by the blue skies and ornate buildings of Tashluta.
Excellent.
Never did like those. They always jumbled up my head. But, you know.
Or your shell.
Is it on the right way around?
Oh, good heavens. And he just kind of like pops into it, spins around, and pops back out. Yes. All good now. Thank you, though.
Goodness. Oh, God.
Flying is more fun, but you cannot beat teleportation for long-distance travel when you need to be swift.
I do agree. So, where should we start?
Yeah, the sanctuary is probably...
The House of the All-Seeing Orb would be the first obvious lead for location.
Yeah, you are teleported pretty much in the courtyard of it.
Oh.
Even
Only
more
for
fortuitous.
invitation.
Yeah.
We enter.
The teleportation circle is surrounded by a courtyard garden and several buildings. The day is warm with a mild breeze. Yellow-robed sages and priests, some carrying tomes or mysterious-looking magic devices, bustle about the immense compound. The largest building is patterned with inscribed eyes. A larger, more detailed eye is carved above the building's main doorway.
I assume it's that one that we need to go into then.
Bigger, better, probably it.
I am not going first.
Let's go! And Hubert just goes on in.
Just gonna.
I swear he's going to kill himself again. I just already know it.
I will never die.
Death isn't fun, I can tell you.
I follow him.
Yeah,
Let's just go.
Silently
Let's go. Come on.
stroll up behind.
Probably lagging behind somewhat, being significantly shorter than Hubert.
Yeah. As you enter, several priests are present in the temple, all with a third eye tattooed on their foreheads, and all wearing simple yellow robes, belted at the waist with a sash. Many carry elaborately carved and decorated staffs. Some are at work sweeping or scrubbing the temple's floors, while others gaze into scrying bowls or scrutinize tea leaves. The priest who sits at the largest table has a tattooed eye decorated with gemstones. Her dark green hair is close cropped with a mark shaved into it that matches a sigil on her cherrywood staff. She looks up towards you as she pours from a steaming pot of tea. More visitors from Candlekeep. They're most delightful. I trust that your journey was not too taxing.
No, not that taxing, I would say.
Only one backward shell, and that was easily fixed.
Yeah.
You said more visitors. Have there been some before us?
Yes. One Maya stanza done.
How long ago did this Maya stanza start?
Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Oh, great.
And the trail is still warm.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is good.
Pardon me, I should introduce myself. I'm Shir Andelian. Shir.
Well, nice to meet you. Where can we find Maiden? Because, we've missed her. We haven't seen her in a while. And we heard that she came here, and we just wanted to say hi.
Yes. So, as I've said, Maya arrived yesterday to here, intent on speaking to Valen Sarnasta. She was taken to Valen's sanctum, but has not yet returned.
Valen is an associate of this temple.
Give me a second. In a way.
In a way.
What way would that be?
Sardastra is known to all who serve Zavras, and her works have been an inspiration for God knows how long. But she has been alone by herself for decades now.
Decades?
Decades.
So, when Maya...
Tea?
No, thank you. I create my own. And then Gwen just kind of druid crafts herself some tea leaves. And if you have any hot water, that would be nice.
Indeed we do.
Thank you.
Would you like any delicacies?
Yes.
I cannot eat them, so I fear it will go right through me in a bad way. Being dead kind of takes it
Yeah.
away.
Oh, poor you.
Yeah.
Do you know the location? Because we kind of just need to see her.
Yes, I do know where where we can take you. Yes.
Can you give us the directions?
I think it's best if I come with. If you plan on heading there, anyway.
This is acceptable. We shall hasten and see what Balin Sonasta can tell us about our friend's whereabouts.
Can I get an insight check on this person as why why they want to come?
Yeah, roll.
Just their intentions.
Yeah, anyone who wants to roll insight.
Do I
I'm
detect?
I'm looking at their body language and see how they react into all of this. More.
Roll insight.
Oh, which one? I'm gonna go with the white one. Okay.
I got a 19 on that.
Natural 20 for a 30 total.
I got a 22.
I got 18.
So
5.
19.
19, 18,
22.
22,
5.
30. Okay. So you're definitely unsure how to feel about any of this. I'm not sure if you can glean much from her actions, but you know this is not sitting well with you. What did you roll again?
22.
22,
18.
18,
19.
19. Yeah, so you know definitely that one, she's the highest ranked person here, and two, due to what you already know about Balin Sanasta, and with the note and stuff, she'd rather escort you than wander in alone. You also know that as well. You can definitely feel that there's more to what she there's definitely more. But
What
you
are
don't
you
sense
hiding,
sense
lady?
malice. You don't sense malice.
That's what I wanted to know. I just
Yeah.
wanted to know if this person's
You
literally
can't get
coming.
anything. You know that you'd rather be that she'd rather escort you, and there's no malice. You know that she'd rather escort you. There's no malice, but there's more potential.
Yep, she's just a cool tea lady.
True. Yeah. I mean, by all means, if you want to, and also you're the only one out of all of us that know the directions. So, yeah.
Lead the way.
Indeed. She takes you to a. So she takes you out of the building, and to behind the temple towards a shed.
A shed.
Yeah, a pretty normal looking shed. As she's going, as you're walking along to the shed, it's like, I didn't quite catch your names. I do apologize. I gave you mine, but
So I'm Gwen.
Gwen. No, pleasure to meet you, Gwen.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too.
I'm Sheo John.
Sheldon. Well, a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Captain will do.
Captain.
It is my rank after all.
Fair enough.
You call me Hubert.
Hubert.
Hubert von Krackelschnaps.
A very interesting name for a very interesting person.
That is me.
A delight. Donna extends her hand and then kind of looks up a bit and then extends it a bit upwards in order to take Shira and Elian's hand.
Yeah.
Belladonna Amich. I do allow Donna as a shortening.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Donna. What? I know you have business with Miss Sanasta, but what specifically brings you to the House of the All-Seeing Orb.
As we mentioned, we are searching for Maeston Sadar.
Just inquiring after someone. Been a while since we last saw them. Catch-up session.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just in case we don't... Donna doesn't think that this is a really convincing lie, so she's just going to add. She told me before we lost contact briefly of a new finding that interests me for my own studies. And I wish to pick her brains about it as swiftly as possible.
Well, I shall leave you with that. So the place to get to is within this shed. There's So there's a portal down here that I should. She opens it and she opens it, goes in, pulls up a trap door in the middle, and there's a 5-foot diameter circle within the floor that goes down 20 feet or so.
She resides in a demi-plane?
Indeed. Very astute observation.
It must be peaceful.
There is a ladder going down as well.
I go down it.
I was going to say let's have the person who brought us here go down first. But Donna beat me to it.
No, it's fine. Guests first.
In this case.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, she's well gone down there.
Yeah.
You coming or what?
Well, in this case, are you okay? I'm just looking down at
What's
you.
down here?
It opens up to a 40-foot square chamber. The walls and floor are worked stone, and on the opposite side of where the ladder is, there's a portal.
Oh, so it goes down into a room.
It goes down into a room.
And then the portal's in there.
It's not I was just picturing
It's
a ladder
just a
going
portal.
into
You've seen
No,
it.
no.
I know I have seen one before, but I just... it's weird.
Yeah, let me read this. The plain grey stone of the wall diffuses into a swirling ellipsoid of blue and white light, edged by translucent crystals. From across the room, the portal resembles an enormous eye.
Yeah, you see, we've been in many portals in our times, but that's Donna.
Have you all made your way down the ladder?
I'm just gonna walk down. I have slippers of spider climbing. they're like boots with like
So when you walk down, you're just on the ceiling at this point. You're just walking down.
Like you're going down, and I just walk alongside. It's like
yeah. So you are going through that first. So off you go.
Just a quick thing. The colour of a portal often gives some indication as to where it goes to. Does the blue and white indicate anything about where it may lead to? Although we are fairly convinced that it's a demi-plane at this point.
You can see through, but it's hard to make out a specific thing because it is incredibly glistening on the outside.
is it just like silent, the portal? Is there any noise from it?
Probably a bit of clanking from the crystals, but other than that, I don't imagine so.
Okay.
Does Miss Sonasta prefer if we would announce our presence first? I ask to share.
I'm not particularly sure it matters, to be honest.
It is probably polite. Donna is going to put her hand through the portal, try and just feel on the other side if there's a wall there,
There is, yes.
and knock on it. Any response?
No response.
Kick the door down.
What?
There is no door. There is a
Oh.
portal.
At least you knocked on a door.
No, it's the
No,
wall.
the wall,
behind.
the
Went
wall.
through the portal.
The wall.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it went like.
I heard door. My bad.
Yeah.
Like,
Donna shrugs and retracts the arm and then walks through.
yep.
Like she owns the place.
Cool. Yeah.
I heard that.
Am I the only cautious one?
No. When they go through, I immediately like go into a stance with my hands at my sides, just like naturally on instinct.
Let's see if the portal was like a trap. Like,
Too late if it is.
Yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
I just go through it. Is this other person coming with us or no?
No.
Are you not entering, Chia?
No, I think it's best. I think it's best. I'm not the one investigating, am I?
No, that's true.
Can I hear them through on the other side of the portal?
No.
Have there been any other people before Maya who came in here in
Yes.
your time? So?
There have been.
Have there been 4?
3.
3.
Do you remember their names?
So there is, yes, I do. They came in to seek guidance from the Sinasta. Zeren Zeradius?
One bell one.
Okuzor?
What? Another bell one.
And Zemru. Thal.
General.
You are right, I miscounted. 4. Zemruthal.
Without trying to make an expression on my face, I'm like, oh, okay. So, but have they come back?
To your awareness.
We are aware that they have not come back.
Okay.
Into the unknown, it's more seems.
No, we've done this.
I love
before.
that song.
You get none of that.
I guess we should just
They're being slow.
find Donna. I just need to go find Donna.
You lot can see Donna through.
Oh, we can
Are we
see
able to?
Donna.
Are we able to make? Can we just see Donna? Was it?
You can see Donna in a room in front of you. Donna's in the room in front of
Can I see them if I look back? But I know I can't hear them.
I'm just gonna walk in.
Well, they are certainly taking their sweet time.
I walk
You watch
in,
me. Yeah, you watch us walk through.
Ah, there you are.
just clarifying some things first.
Yeah.
You found anything of note?
Every other individual mentioned has come through, but not returned.
All of them. Now that is noteworthy.
Yeah. Let's hope that we can actually get back then. Let's actually be the ones that can get
Yeah.
back.
Is the portal? When I look back, is the portal?
you. It's still there. It's a solid blue. You can't see through.
If I walk back, am I able to go through it?
You go straight back to where you were.
I just come back through. Just give it.
Yeah, you see Shamat go back out, disappear, and then come back in.
You okay there?
Just have to make sure there is no, faults in such a system. Make sure it's safe for return.
Stepping through the portal brings you into the center of a square room. Its walls, floor, and ceiling made of glowing crystal set with images of unblinking eyes. A crystal door stands closed, but you can just make out the long corridor beyond it, and a lone, yellow-robed priest of Zavras waiting for you.
Everything is looking at me. I don't like it. And so many eyes.
Hello.
I'm just staring.
Greetings, would you be Valen Sarnasta?
No! My name is Alessia Basir.
The first. Okay. Correct.
I take note of that. That is one of the names, but I'm not going to acknowledge it aloud.
How long have you been here?
Well, But why don't we start with introductions, shall we?
Captain.
Captain. My name is Alessia, as I already mentioned.
Seems like an awful lot of introductions, but I'm Shao-John.
Pleasure to meet you.
And here we have Hubert, Gwendolyn, and myself, Donna. Extends hand to
Yeah,
shake.
I'm just a bit. Everything is looking at me. You're looking at me from every angle, basically.
It's a bit, off-putting, and that's coming from me. I'm off-putting.
No, Hubert. You're wonderful. Don't worry.
It's I'm sure it's fine. Well, I've been waiting for you, for I foresaw you coming.
Indeed.
Unintended.
What pun?
Don't worry. It's okay. It's okay.
If Miss Sarnaster is not currently available, it would be most fortuitous for us to have a discussion with you, I think.
What would you like to talk about?
You have so many eyes. Why?
Me? I have many eyes.
The room.
She refers to the decor. She finds it slightly unnerving. I think
Cover
it's more
your eyes.
intriguing.
This is.
So,
I mean, I know, like,
I don't
seeing
know what
orb
to
and
say.
everything. It's a bit overkill.
I'm just gonna put like my hand in front of your eyes. Is that better?
Yeah. Yeah. This actually feels. This. I can focus now.
I put it's my right arm, which is entirely covered in leather bands with like metal bolts buckling it in. So it's like my arms being held together. Basically. A series of bands.
I'm going to try and disguise this as small talk, more weaving it into conversation, maybe on a walk, and ask Alicia how long has she been in the demi-plane, what prompted her to foresee our coming, being the two main questions, and also, has she seen Meyerstein?
I haven't been here long. I come and go between the temple and here with messages from Valen. The messenger, you see. I assume you've come for business with
Indeed.
Miss Sarnaster?
Yes.
Sure. I don't know where I'm speaking to. We are mainly trying to find Maya. Yeah, Maya Zadon. Who came in here recently. Well, before us. How long ago did she come through?
Yesterday? Or not long ago.
That aligns.
See, time moves a bit differently in here. So, once you come in here, it could be that you're gone for months out there.
So, question. Are there any exits, like doorways, other than just crystals and eyes in this room?
There's a door, yeah. There's the pool behind you, and then there's the door in front of you.
Okay, so door is there. Did she just go through there, then? Just straight through the door? Just portal door.
Portal, 15-foot room.
Okay.
Or 30-foot room, rather.
So when she came through, why did you two talk about, basically?
Similar conversation to what we're talking about.
Access to Miss Sanasta.
Mm.
Just a quick thing. The Book of Crystals. Do I remember if Alicia Bassir's name was in the same handwriting as the one that wrote all of ours?
That was a different handwriting, wasn't it?
No, Alessia's is in the same handwriting as...
Oh, all of them were in the same handwriting?
as everyone mentioned, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Have you... So, Valen, what are they like?
Quite, quite kind, honourable person.
I've heard Valen has been quite withdrawn for the past few decades, not admitting anyone around.
Yes, that is true, yes.
Do you have any like...
I think she just prefers to work alone.
What about before all those decades? And was there this sudden change suddenly, just like that?
I'm not so sure.
People can be drawn to madness, especially, possibly, when looking into the future.
That is true.
Yes.
You say she works alone. What is her occupation, if I may ask?
She's a diviner, a fortune teller, the comic would say.
Similarly to you, I assume, since you managed to foresee our coming here.
Similar to all of us in Tertiary Town.
Do we have any other questions we'd like to ask?
Not really. I think we should just keep going.
I'd be more than happy to escort you through the portion of the building.
That would be delightful.
Yes, a pleasure, thank you.
Indeed. You have a free run of this temple, essentially.
There's a door in front of us. Just going to move up to it.
Yeah. Although I will say there are some places that aren't so particularly nice in here. There's the place with mirrors. There's also a chamber to be aware of, and there's also a passage to be aware of. So that's
the passage or a passage?
A passage.
That's handy.
So a place with mirrors, a chamber, and a passage that we need to be wary of. Okay.
Thanks, I guess.
Are they lying?
A roll insight.
You were nice to me once, be nice again. 14.
14.
It wasn't nice.
It wasn't. Bad dice.
No, she's not lying.
I'm gonna push the door open.
Opens just fine.
What's beyond it?
Beyond it is a quite long corridor. You can see the next entrance about 60 foot. And then
A passage.
Oh.
And then there's something beyond that as well, about 150 feet in front of you or so.
What's the lighting situation?
Bright.
Okay, cool. I thought we were in darkness, otherwise I cannot see.
Oh.
I have quite a light bulb with my hand. It's fire.
True. I
Miss
guess.
Bassir, is this the passage we must be wearing of that you referred to?
Oh no, that is a bit further down.
Can you give us more details as to what we must be wary of?
So yes, there's the mirrors, the mirror room in front of you, way over there. She points to the mirrors that you, the room that's at the far end of this corridor. There's the phasing passage, which is a bit further. It's well outside. She points it she points to the wall in the general direction of it, and then there's the testing chamber, which is you can see and you can see another entrance about 120 feet, and it turns to your left.
Why are they bad?
Why are they bad?
Yeah.
It's more so that you want to see with the mirrors, they can harm you. The testing chambers, there's a dais with a hilt on it, but I wouldn't try and touch it. And the phasing passage. Give me 1 second.
Hubert,
Yes.
which way should we go?
Obviously avoiding those things. I think we should follow our friend here.
I'd be able to escort you through the mirrors if you wish.
But
Then
you
we
just
shall
said
permit you to lead the way.
to be wary of the mirrors.
I'm sure that
Just don't touch them on the way through.
Yes,
You'll be
I
fine.
can help you get through them.
Okay.
I think I trust
Let's see if he's lying.
Alessia.
Trust him.
You don't trust her.
Yeah.
Roll insight.
19.
19. No, they're telling the truth.
I'm going to wait for her to start walking and then follow.
Yeah.
Yes. So she starts walking down the long corridor. As you go down thing, first to your left, you see another crystalline door that you see through, which looks kind of like a living quarters. And then as you go further down, you see to your left a 50-foot corridor which opens to a square room, but the entrances are on the vertices rather than the sides. So it's kind of a diamond room.
Okay.
And then she brings you to the end of the corridor, which is the mirror room she has been talking about. The crystal floor, walls, and ceiling of this room are obscured by hanging mirrors whose brightness intensifies as they capture reflection.
Almost as if they're like coming alive.
It's your reflection, but it's like a bunch of mirrors, so it's like reflecting all over the place. It is quite confusing.
Okay, you're gonna have to lead the way, because again, I do not know where to look.
My small brain hurts.
Yes, I can show you some areas in here. Everyone, as you pass through here, everyone roll me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
Bloody called it.
Oh no!
26.
That is a natural 1.
What?
So +1.
God.
Hubert.
Wait, what did Hubert get?
Nat 1.
Beautiful.
Hubert!
So yeah.
I'm not very dexterous, you see.
Oh, roll with advantage.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Oh.
Just forgot about that. Roll with advantage.
Somehow worse.
So
What did you get?
6.
Oh no.
Tiniest
So
bit
it's a 7. At least it's better than
That
that.
did not help at
I
all.
didn't know it didn't.
And with advantage, you roll twice.
So who got below a 20?
I got 29.
Jesus.
What?
I'm a dex.
I got 26.
Dex
You got
scoring.
26. You got 6.
Or 7
I
if
got
that makes
8.
any difference.
8. 4. Cool. So yeah, you come into. So you are like disoriented by the reflections are just too much. You're like. Pardon me. The mirrors are all too much for you, and it's hard to discern one singular route through here. And you come into contact with one of the mirrors.
Yeah.
You take 35 psychic damage.
Huh?
Is that just if you failed?
Yes.
No.
Damn.
Now I have to do maths.
Yeah, the dexterity saving throw was to come in contact with the mirror. Coming in contact with the mirror causes the damage.
How many dice did you roll?
4d10.
Oh.
Oh, so basically almost max damage.
35.
Brilliant.
Well, you got
Yeah, I
right
could tell you
there.
what I rolled on the dice. A 10, 9, 9, and 7.
Oh.
Ouch.
I'm glad.
I'm fine.
I'm glad I put those. I'm
Completely
glad I got the
fine.
deck save.
Oh,
Be careful! Please try your hardest not to touch the mirrors.
Well, I can see that now.
When like they all, I'm just like grab like, just like pull them so they stop touching. So, just like out of for more. Just like be careful.
I'm just going to go exactly where he steps from now on.
I think it's missed.
like a conga line. Da, 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 da.
Everyone, form a line
As you get going again, another dexterity save.
with advantage.
With advantage, because she's still escorting you.
Can I guide myself?
Do you have guidance?
I do have guidance, I just realised I did.
Absolutely.
Yay!
Guidance is
Oh,
more than
much
applicable here.
Is this? Oh.
Oh no, I've got
yeah,
advantage.
God damn it.
Okay, so much better. 17 plus 4.
4, nice.
That's 21 plus.
You have like evasion.
How much? Wait, what is my dex again? I believe it's a plus 4.
Not uncanny dodge.
Plus
it's
5,
evasion.
26.
Evasion.
A little bit better now, you're 14.
Still failure.
Oh, damn.
No, you're a monk.
I'm a
So
monk.
you
Oh,
got
you're a monk.
26.
Oh, you still have evasion.
What did you get?
10.
10.
11.
26.
26.
Yeah, I got 11.
11. So everyone who failed
Oh no.
takes. Ooh, a lot better for you this time. 12 damage. 12
Can I
psychic
use my
damage.
uncanny dodge on this?
No, evasion.
Evasion.
What does evasion do again?
On a like area of effects, you can like take if it's a deck save, like it's you take half.
This isn't
damage.
an AoE.
I don't have cure wounds, I only have healing word.
When they touch the mirror, what happens? Is it just like they recall in like mental
It's
pain?
it's more like you. It's you get over. It's more of like a overwhelming thing, and you like. Normally, a mirror wouldn't do this, but you feel like this is not a normal place.
It doesn't feel like normal mirrors.
The dice of
Yeah, you progress further down the corridor, 80 feet or so,
I might well take a nap after this.
and she. So
How much have they?
there's so she.
Bit like half at this point.
Oh god.
I would like to use a level 2 healing word
Absolutely.
on Bella,
Absolutely.
or Donna for short. So that's 2d4 plus 5 for you.
Why, thank you.
10 points of healing.
How far down does this passage go?
Slightly better.
90 feet.
90
From where the
feet?
door, door is, the entrance is 10 foot wide, and then including the space in front of the entrance, towards the end of the corridor, 90 feet, and then there's 30 feet.
Is there anything down that end? I have eyes of the eagle, so I can make out up to like a mile away in clear conditions, something as if it was close to me.
Roll me a perception check.
I have advantage with eyes of the eagle as well.
Guidance.
Yes, roll me a perception.
Guidance. That's a D4, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was.
perception.
That was a 4. So 17. 28.
Incredible. You
And-
spot both things with this.
Both things.
Both things.
both things.
So you see in the crystalline walls that as you're looking down it, on your right, there's a panel. You're able to make out a slight gap between the panel and the wall. And there's another thing on the opposite side, which is like a mirror that doesn't reflect the same way.
It's just like basically making it. I'm like with these goggles. I just basically see it as if it was in front of me. So I'm just like something up ahead. What's that different mirror at the end? Shit.
Oh, this is
Alicia.
Alessia.
I get confused with all the notes I've taken.
That's fine.
Alessia, what is that different mirror at the end?
Oh, the different mirror.
The different mirror.
Oh yeah. So she touches it and isn't hurt by it. So she slides it across, and it reveals an entrance.
Question. So this room was literally just a room with mirrors. There was no, like, point A, point B exit. Okay. But...
There's stuff in here.
Yeah, obviously. But the mirror is another passage.
Another way to get through, yeah. You can... Yeah. It's up to you whether you want to take the entrance or you can wander around a bit further, go back out.
How frequently have you travelled through here?
I don't really want to go back.
Yes.
In case we hit those mirrors again.
I am going through that passage. I do not want to be here anymore.
I'm immediately going behind them, just like defensively. Can't. That was the last passage. Just all trust is gone for like what it could be.
Cool. Who here took no damage during that? Just you.
I don't take damage.
Dexterity enjoys.
Yeah.
Do you take damage?
I took 12 damage.
I took no damage.
You took no damage. Cool. You gain a gift of supernatural insight.
Gift of supernatural insight.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
While a creature has this gift, they can roll a d8 and add the number rolled to one ability check, attack roll, or saving throw it makes. The creature can wait until after it rolls the d20, but before deciding to use the number, but it must decide before the DM says whether the roll succeeds or fails.
So,
and you can't gain this gift again until you've finished a long rest.
So, is it just, and it's one use?
One time use, yeah.
So ability checks, attack rolls, saving throws.
Yeah, basically any roll.
The standard ones.
Yeah.
Alright.
Not damage rolls though.
Not that. Yeah, that makes sense. Right.
Attack rolls, yeah, not damage rolls.
Well, that wasn't as bad for me. How is everyone else holding up? Good to keep stock of how everyone's doing in the camp.
I could certainly do with a nap.
I'm actually feeling okay.
I took some pretty hard hits there, I think. Not doing so good.
What about you?
Meh.
Meh? Right. Funny thing is, I'm also resistant to psychic damage.
So even if you did take the damage, it would just be halved?
It would be halved, whatever I took. Being a Psi warrior, I'm intelligent, master of the mind.
We love cat.
Well, anyway, I think we should go down.
Yeah.
Yeah? Or do you want to see what the panel does as well?
There is a panel. Danger. No, I don't. Maybe just ask. What is that panel with the gap?
The panel?
The gap.
Yep, so she goes and opens the panel on the wall. In it you see rotting cushions and some glass jars that look like potions.
What is this room? May I ask?
This room? It leads to the this room. That corridor down there leads to the Observatory of History.
Interesting. Do we have any use for probably going in there, would you imagine?
Like I said, you've got free run of the temple, so you can make your way out of it.
Is it dangerous?
Is it dangerous?
Yes.
I wouldn't say so myself.
Which is the way to find Valen?
Valen?
Mm.
I mean, that way can certainly take you closer. But there are a multitude of ways. It's up to you. You've got, like I said, free run.
History is certainly my area of interest. I am curious as to what a history-based observatory may hold. I shall investigate.
Can you open up your mind link really quickly?
Indeed.
If we had, was that your incantation, the warlock one, or is that just sending?
Are you going to ask that out loud?
No, that was out of character. I just wanted to make sure I was doing this correctly.
Donna doesn't have mind link, but she does have private messaging abilities.
That's what I meant, like private chat, kind of like a private chat. I wanted to ask.
We are just using the message cantrip, by the way.
Oh, okay, so it's just very silent. We're trying to be very silent.
It's like watching you both.
We're just like, you know. I kind of wanted to ask. I feel like if we keep on going down, we might be leading into a trap.
Oh, I expected that.
But at the same time, we need to find out why our names were in that book.
And Biaston's ours. And indeed, Alicia's, though it is curious that she is here. These people in the book were listed as willing sacrifices. That is obviously untrue in our case.
Exactly.
Maybe untrue in Miss Sadar's. Miss Basia is an unknown case.
Entirely. They seem happy here, though.
She is being very dodgy about answering questions in a straightforward manner. I dislike this.
So do I. But I have nothing to make them talk. In a way. I say we just continue and...
I have options for taking people out of commission if required in battle. Possibly in non-fatal ways if we require them for information later. I take confidence in the fact that the whole party is here.
Like, yeah, if it was just either one of us or like just a couple, I don't know. It might just have be another Hubert Glob situation.
What do you think they're talking about?
I don't know. Stuff, I guess.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah. Hubert, how are you doing? Do not.
I'm doing fine. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing probably as good as I could be. What about you, Jean?
Master.
Come on. You. I've seen you in battle. You probably could hold your own.
Yes.
Sure. You've taken worse wounds.
Captain,
Yes.
would you be alright to be escorted alone if you are doing well?
Of course.
I'm going to message specifically to him. If you think this is a trap, you can call us out. If we have any suspicion, now would be a good time to take a nap, and you can carry us through.
You would like me to go with Verna alone to the observatory, or
You would bring us with you, but we would be a few seconds away if trouble strikes.
Alessia holds a hand
I
out.
reply.
Oh, I mean, yes, I've shown you this place here, but I can point you in other directions, should you so wish. But it's ultimately up to you.
just us? Still in the message. Just us two alone. Into that room. I've got trust in you. So.
Okay. Donna is going to pull out something you would recognise since we've been in an adventuring party for a while. A stoppered ink bottle. What she is planning to do is to draw everyone else in the party into her genie's vessel so that they can take a quick short rest to get those hit points back.
Yeah.
You would have to carry the bottle, and since it takes 6 seconds to eject yourself from the bottle, you would be alone in that time.
I will bear this duty like I have done before.
Take the potions and possibly go through the mirror.
Is there anything anyone wants to tell me before you go in?
No, I'm a little beaten up. I think it's a good idea.
Look out for any interesting looking history books, would you?
Of course.
Excellent.
I'm sure I'd enjoy them as well, to remember what I could. Or
Thank you, Captain.
Just
We
don't
shall see
die.
you shortly.
I will try not to. Go in.
Okay. Donna's going to put a hand on Gwendolyn's shoulder, one hand on Xiaojun's, and encourage Hubert to just back up against her, and is going to magically draw them all into her genie's vessel, which
Yeah.
is the stoppered ink pot.
Yeah.
And we appear in this about 40-foot cylindrical room covered with red and purple cushions with these gold brocades. It smells absolutely wonderful in here, like aromatic spices. It's always good.
That person is
quick rest.
creepy.
You see it too. Yes, about these like sacrifices in this book.
Willing. They had to be willing.
Which we are not.
But that's the thing. This Alessia Basia person said that they go back and forth between the places.
But the person outside just said that no one else has come out. So that
Maybe they collect sacrifices.
I should point out we can still hear what's going on outside the bottle while we're in it.
Oh, but they can't hear us.
Captain and subsequently Alicia can't hear us.
I'm gonna, under my belt, and then pull some of my leather over it. Would you then guide me into the observatory, please?
Absolutely. Walks you down the corridor. It's quite a long corridor, several hundred feet of corridor. Same crystalline structure with these eyes that adorn the wall.
It's just completely the same all the way through.
Yeah, pretty much. But then as you get closer to the observatory, there's a ramp up, and then you get to the entranceway that you can see. The shell of this large spherical chamber begins to shimmer with colour, forming patterns and images.
And this was the room of potion. Was that the?
No, this is a different room. This is a 50-foot radius cylindrical room.
How often is this used? I will say it is used, but I wouldn't say it's used all too often. But I don't particularly trek down this path so much, so I couldn't tell you the full details. So it's like an observatory with. Was it a tele?
No, it's just empty.
Just empty. Could we go back to that potion room then? There's nothing of interest here. Just because I believe my companion said something that they would like to just.
Yeah. You make your way back to the Mirrors of Fortune.
And just like enter the room of the potion.
The panel on the wall is still open, and you see the cushions that have deteriorated beyond restoration, and the potions that stand there.
How many potions are there?
There are 2, I believe.
Just 2?
Yes, 2 potions. I'm gonna
pop one open and just smell over it. Just kind of, and like look in, kind of to try and gain what I can from it. It's like using kind of expertise of going over, checking for poisons from where one I can recall from before the grave.
Roll me medicine, investigation, or arcana.
I've got to go with investigation, I think. That was 17.
17. These are definitely, yeah, you're able to, from the smell, it smells actually pretty good. The smell it reminds you of places a lot better than where you are right now. You could reasonably assume that it's a healing potion, but you're not sure as to what degree.
And both of them are like this?
Both of them are the same, yes.
I'm just going to then go through the room, like upturning cushions, look in, also feel in the cushion to see if there's anything in all the cushions, see if there's anything inside them, place them back where they were, and just kind of go over the whole room, find them. Nothing else.
How long does that take? We only actually need to be in the ink bottle for 10 minutes.
How long does it take?
I would be doing a thorough search, so maybe
the panel is like a 5 by 5.
Yeah. So maybe
5 foot by 5 foot.
I'd put it maybe like 4 minutes, just going over that, because it'd be looking under, feeling it, putting it back, and just doing that. It's like, lead the way then onwards to Valen.
Valen, are you heading through the secret panel or back outwards?
Secret panel, or so back outwards. Does that go back through the mirrors?
Yes, but she is escorting you, so you do have advantage on the roll.
I am probably better suited. So, yeah, I know time is weird, but in terms of like, is there one that's quicker?
What particular way? No, not particularly. I think both. One has more attractions, sure, but they're both particularly long ways to get to where you need to go.
What's the most? Then the one with most least attractions, I would like to stay on course.
Least attractions? That would be through the secret panel.
Then let's go.
Cool. Yeah, you make your way back through to the Observatory of History. You are standing once again in front of the 100-foot diameter cylindrical room that is in front of you.
Are there doors?
There are no doors, it is an open entrance. And then you see another entrance on the other side.
Just gonna go through it.
Cool. As you go through the observation of history, you feel your feet lift gently off the floor. So you are in a zero gravity effect. And while in here, you have a flying speed equal to your walking speed.
That meant this one of my abilities useless. I'm gonna then just like walk through the air and swim every thought, just to pull myself forward.
Are you making your way straight through there?
I have, yeah.
No interest in.
If it had nothing really in it, I'm just going to. I mean, I have a passive perception of 21, so if I just like catch anything out of my eye, then.
Yeah, there's nothing you can see in here, but like the walls are forming patterns and images, just like sporadically.
Am I able to tell kind of what they're about?
Roll me Arcana.
Oh. 21.
21.
That had to be a good one.
You think that they are like kind of like memories or something?
Memory?
Yeah.
So, I'll make my way to the door on the other side, open it.
There is no door on the other side.
Oh,
so.
it's the entrance way, isn't it? Yeah, just go over. Yeah. Don't enter, I wait for Alessia to kind of go in front of me.
Give me 1 second.
fine.
I can only escort you so far.
Do you lack permission? Do you need a slip? As captain, I can authorize you to.
No, it's yeah, well, I don't. I'm. If I go through here, I'd be overstepping my boundaries with Valen.
Are you only permitted so far?
Yes.
I would like to just see if she's hiding anything. Actually,
Inside?
Just like. 18, but before I can expend one of my abilities from my race to add a d6 to it.
Yeah.
So, I'm using memories from a past life.
Yeah.
So 21.
See if she's hiding anything.
Yeah, just like I have a flash of when being like an interrogator and like looking for the signs, and I'm using that in that moment. Yeah.
No. No, she's not hiding anything.
Okay. We always have to be safe. Are you at least able to tell me what's down here?
That's what leads to the phasing passage down there.
Phasing passage. You said no, it was dangerous earlier, didn't you?
I said to be wary of it.
Well, that's practically the same thing in my business. Why? Do you know why it is dangerous, and what we could do to avoid such dangers?
No, I haven't been there in a while, so unfortunately I cannot tell you.
Alright. Hand out, like, firm grasp, but it feels like it's missing the weight. And, like, shake it. Thank you. And I'm gonna move forward.
May fate lead you forward, and she returns.
May fate not hold you back.
She turns around and returns to wherever she needs to go.
And we were able to hear all of that. Well,
We couldn't see what was going on, but we can hear everything.
she just needs a permission slip then. Luckily, whilst I heard that, I wrote one out for her. I'm afraid.
Did you actually?
I did write a little bit of a permission slip because I didn't know if we were gonna jump out at any moment and just. Here you go. We have one.
That's awesome.
It's
You know-
signed by the teacher itself.
I know, honestly, little present, little prezi. But that entire conversation was just a bit weird to me.
I preferred the tea lady.
So do I, but now it makes me question whether Alessia, right? Yeah, she's only able to stay on the top floor of the sanctuary because clearly this place goes down because of what we saw in the mirror. So what I think is that one of these other people are going to be on the next one or in a different area that are either nicer or just damn right dicks.
Or even more, odd. Like
Yeah.
this one.
That's just how I'm feeling.
Donna's going to pull out her Book of Shadows, which is this beautiful brass embossed purple leather dyed tome,
I've missed that book.
and flips to the page where she can perform fast scribing. Since she has the names of all of the party members in her book, she can sending messages to them by writing in it. She writes, "Captain, what is the situation? Should we return? ? You hear that in your mind.
Can you just... So, is it like a passageway down? Was this described as a phasing passage? Or...
So you've made it to the other side of the observatory.
Yeah.
So there's a passage going to your left and it turns a right.
I wasn't told... Is that the only way?
That's the way forward.
Report, Belladon. I am in stable condition. Nothing of major to report. How many words do I have?
25.
You do not need to return. Captain Shamat Akir. Do I have 5 left?
If you want to use them. We have unlimited uses of the spell, so it doesn't really matter.
Or do I have
You
5
can only
left?
do it in 25 word bursts. So
It's like, do I have 5 words left? That was the last word I had.
do I have 5 words? It cuts off there.
Instead of hearing that in her mind, Donna sees those words appear on the page of the book.
Yeah, the message is unfinished because like, do I have 5 words? And it just cuts off there.
He seems fine.
I mean, I'm gonna start walking down that passageway then.
Yeah.
Question. Have we finished a short rest? Would that have been 10 minutes? Like you said, if we only need 10 minutes for the short rest in your bottle.
How long has it been? You spent 4
Yeah.
minutes on the cushions.
4 minutes. I would have been quick going through the observatory, so I don't think I would have spent maybe too long.
No.
Yeah.
7 minutes, probably.
Okay, we got 3 minutes left.
Just gonna make up my way down the passage, keeping eyes open, just trying to catch everything I can. I can see up to if it's still clear conditions, I can see a mile down.
Yeah, it's perfectly clear. You can see, the crystalline corridor going all the way down, and those eyes, you can see that they are just peering at you. Which they have been the whole duration.
That's fine. I don't blink either.
Yeah, you make your way down to the thing, and in front of you is a door.
Just the door?
A door, and beyond it is a room.
There's how doors tend to work.
Yep.
Is it like got a window on the door so I can...
It's crystalline, so it's
Oh.
see-through. Translucent. It's refracted.
I'm gonna make out what I can through the door as much as I can before entering. So I can make it.
So there's the room has some depth to it. It's quite wide. There are pillars, and you see like a fuzzy thing in one of the. You see in the center, kind of like this thing that doesn't match the color of the room through it.
How many pillars were there, which I could make out?
4, but they're like in. No, the closest ones are like in clarity, and the furthest ones are not in. Like are fuzzed from the jagged of the crystalline and stuff.
One hand on the bottle. I'm gonna push the door open with my other one.
Cool. You can see through this. The ceiling of this room is supported by 4 crystal columns with eye-shaped capstones. A dozen thick cushions are scattered around the room, in the centre of which a dragonborn lies in a pool of dried blood on the floor. A dagger and an oblong rock broken into 2 pieces lie near the body's outstretched arms.
A dagger and an oblong... Is that dagger?
Oblong rock broken in 2 pieces lie near the body's outstretched arms.
Someone done been murdered.
Dead dragon.
God damn.
Before you approaching a dead body, you should survey the room. I'm gonna look ceiling, floor, not getting close but moving along the side so I can try and get see around all the pillars. So that way I can see, is there nothing hidden?
No. That's...
That you can hear me, so like put my head close to the bottom. Report! From Captain Shamat to Belladon. Dead person in room, do not leave until I have advised so in case of threat. Cover.
Let's go on. Message received. Any indication as to body's identity?
Dragonborn. What colour is the Dragonborn?
Brown.
Brown. Brown
like a
Dragon Ball.
typical Dragon Ball.
Brown Dragon Ball. Dried blood indicates dead long ago. Shattered oblong rock in their hand, split in two. A dagger as well. Report Captain Shamat here.
Any organs stolen? Ask him if there's any organs stolen as well.
Okay. Any organs stolen? Gwendolyn asks.
I have reasoning.
Report Captain Shamat Akir to Belladonna. I will check once I get to the body I have just surveyed the room. From Captain Shamat Akir.
You don't have to sign every message twice.
Report to Captain Shamat Akir. Indicated. Thank you for your information. Report Captain Shamat Akir. Habits break hard. Especially those embedded in death. I'm going to then move up to the body, then, as requested from a friend, observe the body. Any wounds on the body from where the blood is coming, and any other
the body
parts.
is prone, so face down. You flip it over.
Well, actually, I'll check any marks on the back.
No.
I'm gonna take the dagger. Flip them over.
Yeah. See. So yeah, it's quite a kind of a struggle getting them over because Dragonborn are kind of heavy fellas. So getting them over. Once you get the Dragonborn over, however, you see a multitude of stab wounds
Around sort of the kind of.
the stomach area.
I'm going to push the dagger up, see if the blade matches the wound.
Yes.
It does. Correct. Looking over the dagger, I'm just gonna is kind of the craftsmanship, how it was made, and as well as if there's anything magical about it, I can just make from looking. I'm not.
No, it's not magical. It's kind of like your typical, we'll say, dragon steel dagger.
Given the positioning of the dagger, was it self? Or did they stab themselves? That's what I'm asking.
Roll me medicine check.
Knowledge from a past life as well.
Yeah.
That's a good roll. 23.
23. Cool.
This is my expertise. Looking over the dead.
So, yeah. So, do you have proficiency in the medicines?
No, I don't. But this is what I've trained in a lot before I was dead. It's drawing on those past memories.
So, you can. Yes, the wounds you can discern were self-inflicted.
Self-inflicted.
So this.
I mean,
is
that's not
a
good, but
suicide. And you can, with that medicine check as well, the rock the rock that is next to the body resembles a pancreas. It is split in two, but putting them together.
Is it made of bone? Or is it just rock?
It's rock.
Dragon Balls.
Although, yes, but on it with that 23 medicine check, you can see on it that it's been hacked at by dagger wounds, and was presumably a actual pancreas before it.
Report, Captain Shamat Akir. Body pancreas on the outside of the body. Self-inflicted wounds at the stomach, laceration severe from a dagger, non-magical. It was a suicide, it seems. The pancreas is broken from these hackings and has left. They were found face down into the pistol floor. Report, Captain Shamat Akir.
This is one of those people. This is one of the other people. This is one of the other people that came down. because the only reason I asked about the organs is because from that author's note, it said fates and organs belong to Valen.
I'm gonna stash that dagger inside my one of my.
So
Gain a dagger.
that was either Zen, Zeren, or the other one.
They need names which are less complicated.
Orkazor. I don't actually remember the name, but it was one of those three.
Okuza.
Yeah.
Okuza.
But
I dislike that very strongly. Any indication as to names, documents, question mark,
They
card,
just have,
similar, correspondence.
they have nothing else on.
Roll investigation.
24.
Ooh, easily. Yeah.
Expertise.
So you know, from like rooting around, you are able to find out that the body in front of you belonged to Maya Stan Siddhar.
How am I able to tell this? Just by
ID.
Oh damn! I'm gonna take the card. Like it's like for the library. I assume it's just like a memo.
Yeah, probably.
It's got a picture from like when they was. I'm not sure. It was like cast my eye over it, taking all the details. Sasha went. Report, Captain Shamat Akir to Belladot. If they are unfortunately Maya Stradar.
He's just talking to the bottle, so you don't have to count words in this case. I have to count words when I'm replying because we have to
Captain
reply
Shamat
to
Akir
sending.
reported at time unknown.
oh, I see. Yeah.
Maya Stan is dead.
That's free.
I say that to the people who are in the bottle.
Just here waiting to count for your reply.
You make sure we're counting the sending spell correctly.
Of course.
Oh, this complicates things.
Greatly.
Do you suspect Valen responsible for death?
Report, Captain Shamat Akir. Time unknown. Unclear on whether Valen was directly responsible. However, pushing someone to a mental brink could perhaps be a reason. Would it be knowledge of something too great or anything? Report, Captain Shamat Akir. Time unknown.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Valen did this.
Yeah, I agree. The note that Maya she wrote that herself, didn't she? That's new to you. The note, the author's note.
That was the.
No, that was
priest.
not. That was written by Zen Ruthal.
That's the high.
Oh, that was Zen.
Zen Ruthal, yeah.
Okay.
You have a copy of it.
That
You
was
wrote
not
it down.
Maya.
I copied the author's note.
Okay, so that was not Maya. Okay.
I can't put it into the bottle, can I? Yeah. Okay.
was
Is
I gonna
there
check?
is there other entrances in this room?
Yes, there's a. So to your left, there's a door, and to your right, there is a. Like so, the room is an L shape. So
The room I'm in is an L shape.
yeah, it's kind of like that, and then there's two corridors going that way and that way. And there's the door there. There's the other door there. Wall, corridor. Wall.
And those corridors don't have doors in them.
No. They lead. If you go look, one of them you can see leads to a door. One of them goes 70 or so feet downward.
With the eyes of the eagle, am I able to tell if there's anything directly in those corridors? This is a really handy thing.
Can anyone speak with the dead?
Not officially.
Can
No,
you talk-
not that
you
you
can
can see.
talk to me?
Not that you can see with the. No, not that you can see.
If the soul still exists, potentially.
Report, Captain Shamatakir. There are a multitude of entrances and exits in this room. I am unable to tell which way the body likely came through because of their falling. However, maybe it's time to choose a way to go.
Left.
Left? I can't do. Wait.
Xiaojun recommends left. Unclear why.
How many, like, on a rough scale?
So, ignoring the one I came through is a door.
A door to your left. If you were to peer around a door in front of you, that's like down a 20-foot corridor, and then you can see a corridor leading down to your right that you can't see where that leads.
That's 11. Report Captain Shamatic here. Door left. Corridor in front. Corridor fight. Make your turn at the nearest one. Captain Shamatic here. Report.
It is about time where you would finish the long rest. A short rest, rather.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, anyone who wants to can roll hit dice to regain, and if you do, you get +5 to whatever hit point total you roll.
Do I roll 2 dice because I'm multi-class?
What? No, you can just choose which ones you use, as well as for
You can roll
don't use
multiple.
it. You can
I'm
roll
rolling a
more than
couple.
one. Yeah.
Plus
fine.
5 was it?
Yeah,
So
Plus 5 to
you
your
can
total.
roll a mix and match
So-
of whichever ones you
So
have.
you can just select those and it'll apply it automatically.
9,
So you just go and click on the ones you want to use. You don't have to use all of them, but
19.
And a long rest restores half of what you've
I'll
rolled.
use 5.
yeah. So you don't click on it, it'll tell you,
25.
and you when you're done. So you can roll one if you want. You
So,
can roll more
yeah.
if you want.
So yeah.
No, you don't want it. It'll roll it.
And if you were to take a long rest,
so
Thirty-one.
you'd only be rolling
you
one dice.
restore
But so how much?
half the amount of hit dice that
I
you
don't think that
rolled.
much.
No, just roll that and
I used 9 hit
Confirm.
dice
9,
and recovered 31
yeah, it's
hit
done it
points.
31 hit points. Cool.
Plus
there you go.
down that.
5.
So it's done it for you. You're on 95 health now.
I already was on
It rolled it. It did roll it for you, and it said confirm. So you
That'll do.
increased
That'll
it.
do.
I rolled 0.
You back on?
You
Up to
didn't roll
almost.
0. It did.
I'm
Just
4.
5 off.
Yes, I'm 4 off.
Captain, safe to emerge?
Report, Captain Shamatica. No immediate threat to my eye, and I have been rare to miss anything. It is safe for you to leave your vessel of safety. Report, Captain Shamatica. I'm going to take the bottle out quickly from my belt
Yeah.
so they don't burst into me.
Yeah.
Titan full 2.
Bonus action, we all magically reappear back in the room.
Yep, you all appear into the room. You all see
Thank you, Captain, and I take my bottle
I
back.
give the
a
bottle back.
supine dragonborn with multiple stab wounds on its chest, on its stomach area,
Don't be
Someone
afraid
with
of
a
the
pool of
dead.
dried blood on the floor.
Don't be afraid of the dead. You're
Someone
talking to
did
one right
have a
now.
good day.
Very true, very true. So, you identified this as Mayastan, Sidar.
Yes, indeed. I have their ID.
We shall have to inform Ali Evanmore when we return to Candlekeep. So,
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I suspect Balin is responsible for this. The author's note you transcribed did say that organs
Yes.
belonged to her. I bet we kidnap her. All in favour?
What? Yes,
I-
sure. But
No.
as someone who's done this before as like a profession, being a military in espionage, lead captain from what I remember, you need a little more evidence than just go and time to prepare than just going to kidnap them necessarily.
What way are they laying? Like, when you've rolled them
Yeah.
over, like, where was their head pointing to? Like, where were their feet
Their
coming
head
from?
was facing away from the door to the left.
So they were running from the left.
Unless they, it depends. Fallen over, they could have potentially turned, but it is still a good guess.
And did you see that, like, they look like self-inflicted?
They were self-inflicted wounds. I could tell.
Okay.
The blood is also dry.
Then I say we go to the left and go that way.
The blood was dry, so that they would have been here quite a while.
What was your investigation again on the body?
My investigation, I think it was like a 24.
Yeah, exceedingly high.
It's a profession. Just profession.
Yeah, you also found a...
It's something inside their body. There was another organ.
No. You find papers.
Papers?
Papers.
Including the ID, I assume.
Yeah, about a way to... they are copied from a tome of law, and it says they note that to prevent a mummy lord from reforming, the mummy lord's heart must be destroyed.
I'm just gonna take my
Can you say that again, please?
It notes that to prevent a mummy lord from returning, you must destroy the mummy lord's heart.
I'm just gonna take Maya's heart out of the body.
Sell it on the black market.
I'm going to look firmly in the other direction while he does this.
Does anyone have proficiency in medicine?
No, but I probably have the highest.
I feel like medicine should be in.
What's your plus to medicine?
5.
But no, are you proficient in it?
No.
No.
I'm only proficient in rogue stuff.
I'm just holding the heart now.
+5 with that.
Cool.
Plus, I have a 20 in my wisdom.
I always feel like medicine should be intelligent. Just like you've studied for ages. Anyway,
Yeah.
no, I'm just like wise on the street. Your heart should be not be there. I'm just holding the heart now.
Please put that away.
Technically, I don't need my own, so or any of my. I don't need any of my organs. They don't do anything anymore. It is sad.
So you hang on. I would like to use my Fearbog ability to detect magic.
Yeah.
Isn't this in the
Anything? Do I get anything? Because the note, then you've grabbed a heart.
Just like this.
The only time you need to panic is when the heart starts pulsing.
And that's for 30 feet, so I possibly will be able to sense anything in the other rooms as well.
I'm big with. Oh, this is a big room.
There's divination at work.
I believe it. Hang on. One moment.
That's like the school of magic as well.
Yeah, it does any school of magic. It is. Doesn't actually. Oh, it is a level 1 divination.
Yeah, you can see that looking out that there is divination at work here. That's all you can get.
Can I roll something? Perhaps history, nature, or arcana might be suitable to see if Donna knows anything else about mummy lords.
Roll whichever you think feels appropriate.
So all I can gain for like the next 10 minutes is that it's just an overwhelming.
Maybe a tad bit necromancy.
On where the heart?
The pancreas.
Nature.
The stone. It's waning because it's destroyed.
Okay.
But it's the ever so faintest amount of necromancy.
That's a 15 on a nature check.
A nature check about mummy lords.
They're not natural.
Could also be arcana. I have the same modifier for both of those.
Yeah. There are different ways to become like a mummy lord, and this one is particularly sinister indeed. Like normally you'd see like the traditional embalming process, not with live transplant, but it just so happens that this one is life transport.
I believe that Valen is attempting to either create a mummy lord, reform one, or become one. Either way, this is bad and we should definitely kidnap her.
Make the mummy lord our own.
Agreed.
Did you get anything with your magic sense?
The entire place reeks of divination, and the pancreatic stone, or whatever that was, gives off necromancy. Nothing with the heart,
Oh.
right?
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, nothing with
Necromancy.
Nothing with anything else.
Oh, I don't need it then.
It was at pancreas, and every single place I look is literally lighting up with like a light blue.
And you look around, you can see eyes just peering at all of you.
I'm just gonna pick the pancreas up then. Both fragments. Hold this for me. I'm gonna drop the heart in your hand.
There is no heart, it's just pancreas.
No, the heart. I pulled out the heart.
Oh, you ripped out the
I
heart?
ripped out the heart.
Oh,
I
okay.
think this whole time I've been holding the heart.
As you give me that heart, fungi start to sprout all around it.
I'm gonna I wear like a mask, like this. I just pull it off. There's like my lower jaw is entirely spectral energy, as like all where that flesh would be, and I'm just like, bleh. Dried blood just comes out of that. I don't know. It's just black ink. It's like basically just weird. I just mask like, yeah, that was just pulled out of a body. You should desecrate.
Like, it's like wrapping, like the
Yeah.
fungi that I'm creating is wrapping around it.
I'm gonna stuff the pancreas into my kind of that. So I have
So with every D&D session, we always have to halve this body apart.
That's the way things go sometimes.
yeah, left door, right?
First one I did my
To the left, because that's where they came from.
To the left, to the left.
Now is not the time for fiance.
We
my
have
God, that's
other
her.
times,
Love her.
but now we're in a very different kind of situation.
Yeah.
Alright, we're going left.
Yeah,
We'd
let's go
rather
left.
go out.
Cool.
But
You can see. So you open the door, and you can see there's a 10-foot, and then there's the corridor going to your right, and it goes down a ramp, and then extends off into the distance. But because of the angle of the roof or ceiling, you can't see that much far past the ramp.
But it's still, is it dark?
No,
No. Okay.
it's
still pretty
so
bright.
was that like a ramp? Or
there's
was
a
it just
ramp in front of you
going down.
going down. Yeah.
Is it? Hang on. So I don't think I had it. It's light down the slope, isn't it?
It's light everywhere.
Damn, I have nothing useful in this today.
I'm just gonna walk in front. I have scimitars at my side. Pull them up. And I'm gonna flick something so that so it's like a scimitar's blade like that, and it kind of curves down. And I flip it so the blade's around kind of this part of my arm.
Oh yeah.
So that way it's like I can kind of block. It's just like it's nothing different. It's
Fair
just
enough.
different angle. I'm just gonna like walk down scimitars, kind of at the ready.
Looks like we're going down.
Fair enough.
Down,
Yeah.
down, down we go.
Down, down, down we go. Yeah.
What do we find?
A long corridor. But once you get past the 40-foot ramp, you see the corridor extends for another couple hundred feet before it takes a left.
I'm starting to get really frustrated with how many corridors there are here.
I know, there are so many.
It's poor design, personally.
Would you like me to scout ahead?
Be my guest.
Yeah.
How far are you going to go?
Right. It's
So with my winged boots, I'm going to start to levitate and fly,
Yeah.
and then I'm going to use my Fearbog ability to turn invisible,
Yeah.
and I'm going to dash all the way down the corridor and all the way back and see what I can get at the very end, like left and right, front and back,
Cool.
then come all the way back.
Cool. So yeah, you get to a slight opening, a 20-foot by 50-foot opening, and in front of you are a set of double doors. That's in front, and then to your left, there's another corridor.
Double doors.
I'm just gonna like stealthily start trudging.
Okay.
Walking, no one can hear me.
So which way was the other corridor? Left or right?
When you got in, so you came.
So we came down.
So you went through, took a left, then you came to the opening, which
Through the really long corridor.
So you've gone down the ramp. You've gone
Yes.
to the long corridor.
Super long corridor.
Taken
Right at the end of
left.
it. Turned left.
Turn left, and then you've come to a opening. And then, so you come in that way. The doors are here,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's another corridor offset, but on the other side of the room, so in front of you.
Please no more corridors.
And obviously on the way round, should I make it like just an overall investigation check? Just because I'm looking
If you want, if
just-
you want
just
to make
for
an
things.
investigation check, yeah, sure.
either investigation or perception. I'm
Either.
okie dokie. Let me. Oh, I took off my character.
Probably more perception than
Okay.
investigation.
I'm still silently just walking.
Roll stealth.
You should wait for me.
I'm
You should.
should probably, but I think I'm quite good at this. So I need to do math.
24.
24 on perception. So through the crystalline doors, you see a kind of like you can't see much through the doors because they look fogged up.
I put myself to the side and walk along the wall. I have got a 30 stealth.
Jesus.
I also have
invisible.
I have blind sight of 10 feet, so when I get near them, I would notice where they are.
You are. No one hears Shama come. Okay. You probably see him go through.
You're actually invisible. You are functionally invisible.
Yeah.
You don't see or hear Shama.
I know where you are, and you're invisible. And
Wait, how do you know what I am?
when I get
Blind
near you.
Oh, you've got blind sight.
I've got 10 feet blind sight.
Interesting.
So the doors in front of you are fogged up. You can't see through them. There's not much towards the corridor because it takes a left, but there's nothing else there. Just the double doors and the corridor.
Okay.
Fogged up, isn't it?
Yeah, but if I like touch anything, my invisibility breaks, doesn't it?
If you like use an action.
Yeah, like opening a door, like that would.
What's the ruling on invisibility?
Well, this is an ability called Hidden Step.
Yeah.
So it's kind of different because there's not a time limit given.
What does it say?
It says until the start of your next turn or until you attack, make a damage roll or force someone to make a saving throw. So I could just open the door and just be like, I'm still invisible.
Yeah.
Yep. And like, I just want to see what's inside.
Steam comes roiling out of the room. Dark swirls of noxious steam fill this circular chamber, whose floor is taken up mostly by a large reflecting pool. Runes carved into the pool's rim glow faintly, and heat shimmers off its fetid waters. On the far side of the pool's edge, a figure moves. Its two bright ochre eyes piercing the fog.
What were those
But
eyes?
it can't see me. It can't see me.
What were those eyes?
What that I know. Okay, so after seeing that,
Yeah,
because I'm flying, I don't really make any sound, do I?
This is a pool room? Am I correct?
Swim.
Like a swimming pool.
Like a pool.
It has
I can
a
walk on
pool
water.
in it.
What were those
Don't walk on
eyes
water.
again?
Ochre.
Ochre.
It's two bright ochre eyes piercing forth. Ochre yellow.
Yeah.
It's describing the colour.
I had like ogre. So just
Ogre.
I was like clarifying. I was like, that's bigger.
So I dash back.
Yep.
None of these people can see me, except for you, and I dash past
when
you.
you go past me, I'll feel you going. So
Mm.
and then I'll lose track of you.
Yeah, you don't notice Shama.
I like land in front of these people. So,
What was that?
What's it?
Where
oh,
are you right now? Where should I put my eye line?
In front of you. I'm like directly in
That'll
front of
do.
your face. Basically, down there is nothing. Turning left, there's 2 doors. I opened it. I got met with a bunch of steam, so I'm so glad I'm invisible still because I'm really sweaty.
What was in there, Gwendolyn?
So, you know when you see cats at night,
That's a.
and then a light kind of gets onto their eyes? That's kind of what I saw.
Cats.
You found a cat?
No, not a cat. No, just the eyes, like piercing through a bunch of steam because there was like a big pool in there, so we could have a pool party. Why not? But
Steam.
Do you want us to kill it?
We should.
well, I don't know if we can or not, or if we should or not. But I just wanted to make sure that you knew, and I can stay invisible for a very long time, so if we need to fight something, I will become visible again, but for right now I can stay this way. To be perfectly honest, I don't know how long. Some of my clan members have stayed like this for like a while. But
Do we approach?
Yes.
I think we should.
We approach.
I start flying again and I go,
So you head back to where you were.
I head back there, but when I was hovering
Yeah.
there, did it feel like the eyes could see me? I want to go back to the room. Well, I want to go back there. Oh, I can't use message because I'll become visible again. I want to just fly into the room and go like all the way up to almost where the ceiling is.
Yeah.
And I just want to see what's in there. Like full blown bird's eye view. What's in there?
Yeah. So you make your way back down the corridor and go to the thing. It's basically as I described. It's a cylindrical room.
How high is the ceiling?
How high is the ceiling?
Yeah.
It is about. There's specific things in here for that. It is about 30 feet high.
30 feet high?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm on like the outside by the doorway. I don't imagine because I've been staying there. Scimitars away. I'm like on the wall.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like get to the doorway, maintain him, and I'm going to then use. I could walk along the wall, but I think for like stealth, I'm gonna like. But I think walking would put an end would make that some sound, so I'm gonna use psi power to leap.
Yeah.
And I have a flying speed now until the end of the covered turn, of 60 feet.
60 feet.
And I'm gonna then up onto the ceiling, like on all fours. And I get like it's not like I fly; it's like I get pulled up by spectral limbs, but it's silent, and as well as they push me, and I'm then just like on the ceiling.
You also have spider climbing.
Yeah, but I've chosen to do it because I feel like that would probably give me this is faster.
Yeah.
That probably.
But then you can also cling to the ceiling.
Yeah,
as
so
well.
that's why I'm clinging.
Yeah.
The spider boots let me to do that. So I'm just up here now.
So you're there. You're in the room.
We're halfway down the corridor.
You're halfway
I
down
think.
the corridor as well.
Can I see the creature?
Yes. I'm gonna roll perception to see if this thing sees anyone. What was your stuff?
30. Does it?
I'm
notice?
invisible.
And you're invisible. Nah, nothing. They just are looking around.
What does it look like?
So the being in front of you,
Yeah.
it is made of solid crystal
Solid crystal.
with like a massive eye across its chest. is completely see-through. Its eyes pierce the fog with yellow.
Crystal-lay.
Cool. I'm just gonna take 5 feet forward silently as best as I can.
Do we see any of the organs? Like, at all?
None is completely see-through.
Nothing on the ground
It
around
is
it?
see-through? Wow.
Nothing on the ground. Just these. Just the pool in front. Just the pool below you.
So it's just, basically it's standing there.
Yeah, it is moving about a bit, but ultimately it's staying in generally one place.
And it's got like a humanoid shape. It's got legs.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't like this.
I'm just gonna, silently raise my finger.
You lot making your way down.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you reach the room.
Oh.
You reach the room. Yeah, you see the doors in front of you. They are closed, and you don't see where your other companions are. But you do see the misted doors with a slight yellow tinge in the room.
It's just a sauna.
How big was the room again?
How big is the room again?
Yeah.
So the room is 30 foot in radius.
So I'm, from like my position, am I still within 30 feet of him on the ceiling? Like,
Yeah.
Alright.
How long would you say you've been in here?
I would have returned and I would have stayed until I was able to scour the entire room, and then I would have gone back to them, relayed the information, and then returned. Well, kind of. I would have dropped invisibility when I returned to them, just because it kind of sounds weird being able to be invisible for that long.
Yeah. Make me a Constitution saving throw.
As
As you're in the room.
I'm in the room, up in
As you're in the steam-filled room.
guidance.
You wouldn't have been in there as long.
No.
So I feel like you'd be fine for the time being.
I'm going to quickly fast forward a message to both of them from the corridor.
Yeah.
What you found in there?
Crystal body
Plus
ion.
4.
It's ion torso.
17.
Ochre yellow eyes. Beware. Pool of water in room. That's what I relayed to you.
Construct?
Unclear. Report Captain Shumir. Clear.
Sneak or kill?
Currently I am in stealth. However, as soon as you enter, it would probably see you. So you'd likely kill would be the resort.
Okay, I'll kill it.
Catch him at a kid.
Right, spark.
What did you...
Okay.
He said I could.
I gave you permission as the military in charge.
I walk in.
You
What do
walk
I
in.
see?
Oh.
Cool. Yeah.
I
you
should possibly point out here that I have Devil's Sight, so I have dark vision completely unaffected by magical darkness or obscurement.
Yeah, no, it's not down there at all. Just the fog or the steam. So yeah, you see in front of you this crystalline human. Are you joining?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, so you two are on the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
You two have just entered, and this crystalline being looks at you all immediately as you come through.
How far away is it?
It is on the other side of the room, so about 60 feet from you.
I just need to check the range on a
And
spell
only
quickly.
30 feet from me.
But would the steam be classed as dark? No, it wouldn't. That's too.
It's big and hide. So it only, because I moved, I don't know, you said it was only 30 feet from me earlier.
Because of the height of the room.
height, so... Like, they would be
Yeah,
here.
that would be in range.
maybe like due to angles it might be slightly more
Yeah,
than 30
but
feet, but I think for
roughly.
ruling's sake,
Yeah.
30 feet.
So they would be kind of here, I'd probably be there, and it would be like
Oh,
here.
I see.
Yeah.
I see.
I'm like
Yeah,
in
you're
between.
kind of in the
I
center.
like that.
Okay, so as we enter and we lock eyes with it, I look at it. That's in range. Donna brings out her ink pot, using it as a spellcasting focus. Places it in both hands, swirls the ink around a little bit, and points. And immediately this horrendous ringing noise erupts right on it as she casts Shatter. I am going to need this crystal thing to make a DC 18 Constitution saving throw with disadvantage because it's made with an inorganic material.
What level is this?
Fifth. Warlock.
You cast this shatter spell, like sending an ungodly sound ringing throughout this chamber. Your ears are hurting. A whole slew of arcane energy comes off the front of it and wraps around it. And once that dissipates, there is 0 damage to it.
I immediately fire an arrow.
Immediately fire an arrow.
Yeah. My long
Damn.
I guess we're rolling initiative.
Well, pleasure to make your acquaintance. Who the hell are you? My name? Valen Sarnast. This is coming through the ink.
Yeah.
Welcome to my temple. A bit quick off the gun, aren't you?
Oh. Thought you were a guard, and frankly you look quite unfriendly. Whoops.
This is a guard. I am elsewhere.
Right. So, can you call this thing off, or do I have to put it down? Because I'm going to have to unless it's going to let us through, or you're coming to us.
I can, I can't shut this off. But I can bring you to an audience of yours truly.
Yeah, I think that works.
Yes.
I'm still up on the ceiling, so I don't know if that's noticed me yet.
No, you're still invisible, aren't you?
I dropped it when I came back in. I'm up there, just completely invisible.
Oh no, it's looking at the thing. It hasn't spotted you yet.
I'm going to use my Staff of the Woodlands if we're leaving to cast Pass Without a Trace on myself to remain hidden.
Does that just affect you?
No, it's within 30 feet, so if you want to remain hidden as well, you get plus 10.
I'm gonna just creep to them.
I'm gonna say if you're moving, roll me another stealth check, both of you.
I get, but would pass out without trace.
Yes, so plus 10.
Yeah, while they're doing that stuff. Well, do show yourself. We haven't got all day.
Oh, that's a low roll, but
I get
be so
plus,
kind
I get
as to
plus
follow.
19.
I have a plus 25.
Oh.
Please be so kind as to follow Okuzor, rather, to my location.
Fitting name.
Oh,
Alright, okay, so I'll lead the way. I say, smiling at it with the most shitty brain you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like
so,
I didn't just try to kill it.
Yeah, so, yeah. Valen was the person talking through it. Okuzor is the person. is like the
vessel.
Or like
yeah.
possessing.
Just communicating through it.
Yeah.
I got a 32.
I beat you. I got 38.
Ah.
Lord.
Okuzor, as directed by Valen, leads you down through the doors. And
Shout, Cubit, you coming?
I called it would be the other person.
I can add wait, hold on.
and down the corridor that
I got a 38. I can add members of the past.
leads you down the corridor that Gwendolyn saw down thing. So it goes. So you go through, take a left, take a right, and then a left, and you are in the diamond-shaped room that you saw at the beginning when you entered.
As I start to suspect that we're getting closer, I'm going to activate Elemental Gift to give myself a flying speed, but I'm not going to use it just yet. I just quietly activate it as I walk.
What was that?
Activating Elemental Gift to give myself a flying speed,
Cool.
which lasts for 10 minutes.
Cool. Yeah. You see in front of you this dais in front of you with a hilt of a sword in front of it.
and it's the hilt is being covered with something with crystals, glass essentially. But the being does not stop there. It leads through another set of double doors to your left, which leads into a corridor and another set of double doors.
So many corridors.
We've both got 30. We both had 38 stealth points at them, so I added my memories from the past.
Yeah, we're like.
Invisible.
38.
I rolled a natural 19 plus a 10 from past that a trace of both of us.
I rolled a
plus
7.
9 regularly.
I rolled a 7 and I added memories from the past on top and I got a 6. So, and I had a pass without trace. I normally have a plus.
Bonus?
I have a plus 15 normally, but I had a plus 25 with pass.
Oh my
without trace.
god.
So my
You cannot see me.
No,
we're both
absolutely not.
invisible, basically.
Basically, I took down my invisibility for nothing.
It's like
Cool. So,
gone.
So I should assume you're two following.
Yeah.
Silently.
Opazor comes through, opens the double doors, and into this area. This huge chamber is edged by a broad floor surrounding a sunken lower level gallery, reached by way of sloping ramps. The center of the lower level is a diamond-shaped pit that descends some 100 feet. Flanking the opening are two tall crystalline figures whose amber eyes watch you. Please roll initiative.
Let's go.
Let's go, guys.
Initiative.
That'll do.
Have a little bit of
Oh,
combat.
nat 1.
Oh,
I got 3.
What did you get?
3. Nat 1.
Ouch.
My luck is initiative is terrible.
Oh, that's brill. Look at that. Lovely.
Right.
I actually could have got higher than 38 with that low roll, because I could have added the inside gift.
What did you get?
So
8.
18.
It's a lot today. Get new dice.
18 as well.
Oh, which one, of
Which
you
one has
a
the
higher
higher
check?
dex?
I got
Definitely you.
I have a plus 5.
Yeah.
It's my job.
It's your
I
profession.
can't do magic. I'm just good at like investigating and hiding.
What did Shao get?
I got 3. Nat 1.
I also don't do a
Oh
lot
my
of damage,
god.
considering that.
What did Huber get?
14.
14?
Fight
Oh, yeah, I forgot you were
2 left. I've only
What's
got
your
2
dex score?
What are you so scared of stuff?
Yes.
I've only got 2 levels.
What's your
in
bonus, rather?
+1.
Plus 1.
I optimized dex, so I became a dex fighter.
Lucky.
I also have expertise from being a rogue. So.
Cool. Shamat.
Okay, so they're just guarding the entrance to the pit.
And they are attacking you.
Have they like taken a fighting stance at all?
Are we going against 2 or...
There's 3 of them.
3 of them. Yeah, so immediately as you come in, they take a fighting stance.
Are they on the edge of the pit?
Including Okazar.
Including Okazor.
Are they on the edge of the
Tracer.
pit?
Oh, hello there.
Is that?
Pardon?
Are the
Okazar,
2 guards, are they
Okazar,
not
Okazar,
Okazar, but are
Okazar.
they on the edge of the pit? Then?
They're guarding the door.
The door. So
The
we're
door
still in
to-
the room, the pit.
They-
Is the
Yeah,
pit
so
in the
they're
room?
the door is like there's a 20-foot like frame in front of the door, and they're either side of the door.
Who's got
And
dimension door?
is there a pit behind them? Or
Yeah,
is it
so there's
behind the door.
So there's
though?
a 20-foot walk around, 20-foot wide walk around between the whole thing, and then there's a pit in the middle. There's and then 30 foot from the door leads to 2 ramps on each side that go down underneath the ledges.
So we just need to get into there.
If they want,
basically.
so if I wanted to, so how far are they from the pit then? It's not possible for them to say, you know, fall in, really. If I,
It was a diamond pit that went down, that was said to go down a long way. So
100 feet down is a
if I wanted to, so how far are they from the pit? That's my question.
They're 30 foot from the 30 foot from the true ledge, and then it's 100 foot down. So they're still a bit further. Yeah.
I've got a bow, and so am I 30 feet from them on the ceiling?
Are you on the ceiling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like Well, I longbow, arrow, and I'm hidden, so I have it.
Roll to hit.
With advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 25.
25 to hit.
I also have sneak attack on top of this.
Yep.
I also add in. I'm going to also do psionic strike. So on top of this, I can add a psionic energy die, and they're going to take force damage as well.
So which one are you targeting? Okazor, the one to the left or the one to the right?
One to the right.
One to the right.
One to the right. And so they're going to take. This is the piercing damage. That's a 1. Oh, they take 6 points of piercing damage. But
6 points of piercing damage.
they take. No, I'm rolling so that's a 1 die. It's a d10. Oh, that's handy. They take 10 points of force damage.
So 6 plus 10.
Yeah, so.
16.
Yeah. And I need them to make a strength saving throw.
Strength saving throw. Got
Yes. As I. Sneak attack damage as well.
it? Yeah.
It's 5 points of sneak attack. Also-
They got a 14 on the strength.
They don't say they're pushed 10 feet backwards.
10 feet back.
As spiritual claws drag them backwards. I also have the skulker feat, so I'm not revealed by long range attacks.
Ooh. Yeah, you trip them, so you push them back and they hit the. No, there's no barrier on the ledge. They legit just fall a bit onto the ramp down to the underledge.
I have 3 attacks.
3 attacks. Oh, go on, go on,
All of these are at advantage because I'm hidden still.
go on.
So
You push this. So you push this one
10 feet back.
10 feet back. It's hit the down. Like it's hit the ramp. It's not taking any damage because that's not sufficient depth enough.
Yeah. That's a terrible 20 to hit.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't get sneak attack. I'm going to spend another psionic energy die as well, so they're going to take more damage. That's plus 9. 14 points of damage.
In total.
And I need them to make another. Yes, and I need them to make another strength save. Listen, I do one thing and I do it good.
That is less. That's an 11.
No, they are pushed 10 feet more backwards towards the pit. And third attack.
Get him in the pit.
Come on.
Yeah, roll to hit.
Third attack. They are going to get pushed again. That is 29 to hit. So I'm.
Oh, absolutely.
That's great. So that's one again. That's. I'm doing 11 plus 19 points of damage, and I need another strength save.
19 points of damage.
Yeah.
In the pit.
I need a strength save as well again.
19, you say?
Yes.
In the pit.
Jesus, man. 8 plus 13.
13? No. Push 10 feet again towards the pit.
In the pit.
Alright.
They take
It's 100 feet down, you said.
10d6 bludgeoning damage.
Yep.
Do you want me to roll that, or...?
I'll let you roll that, yeah. I think you've deserved the roll of that.
Wait, because they fell
my
over?
They fell over into the pit, yeah.
The 100-foot drop pit?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Get better balance.
10d6, you said.
10d6 damage, bludgeoning damage, yeah.
21 and the uprest. 31 points of damage.
In total.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's 3 attacks I've made. I am a fighter. I own an action surge.
Are you action surging?
I'm action surgeon.
Firing at the one in the pit?
I'm not the one in the pit. That's away now.
I wouldn't expect
I'm firing at the one on the left.
Okay, go ahead.
I still have advantage because I'm still technically hidden.
True, you are hidden.
Because I have that. That's a 28.
Oh.
He's literally
Yeah,
playing
that
God.
hits. He is.
Another psionic die expended. I'm going to 10 points of damage, and I need another strength save.
Wouldn't it be embarrassing for the big man if we smoked 2 minions in the first turn?
I need this knowledge.
13.
I'd find
No,
that
they
safe.
push 10 feet back. Second attack. That will hit again. Another psionic die expended.
Yeah, go on.
I'm expending like everything.
on this first turn.
He's unloading his entire arsenal. Jeez.
It's only turn 1.
19 points of damage. And I need another strength save.
So 19.
Yeah.
Share the fight.
No, it's 25.
So I've got 5 dice left.
Go.
And here I was going to go for a polymorph into an adult brass dragon.
15.
That is not saved, I have
Yeah,
to 10
it could be.
feet back again.
Okay, that was your second attack.
And my final third attack. That's going to hit again. Another psionic die expended. Because it's 29 to hit. I don't know if that will hit.
That decidedly hits.
Max damage on that.
Of course,
Max damage
29
on
hits.
1 die, so 2.
The absolute insanity.
24 points of damage and a strength save, please.
Oh god.
Fail it.
I think I put myself
I've failed
down.
every single one so far.
Come on.
13.
No, pushed again into the second one is pushed into the pit.
Was that your third attack?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're pushed into the pit. So
Another 10d6 bludgeoning damage.
Alright. Yesterday you told me everything you could do and I was like, amazed.
Yeah.
I don't think I can do anything and now
Yeah,
I'm like,
and then you looked at your character and was like, oh.
I can.
I could rip off all these things and just knock someone into a 30-foot, 100-foot pit.
In the pit.
21 and 32, 34, 38 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
Is it bludgeoning? I don't know.
Yeah,
So I push.
bludgeoning.
So basically, just the first one and the one on the right gets dragged back by spectral arms into the pit, and then I immediately go, and the one on the left is dragged into the pit. As I just release 6 arrows. I have a bonus action.
My god.
I'm going to use that to hide again.
Roll stealth.
Sneaky little fella.
I am hidden.
Powers Without
I'm
Trace is
hidden
still
away.
up as
Yeah.
well, because I haven't taken an action.
Oh, that's a low roll, but
Doesn't matter if it's
doesn't
a low
matter.
roll
Plus
or
the
not.
25 that you have.
yeah. So I rolled a 9. That's plus 25.
You're fine.
Fine.
34 stealth. Incredible.
As I
Level
just
13.
Level
I'm
13,
like,
baby.
what you would? I just imagine you just see like arrows hit them and they're pulled backwards by
Oh,
like the damned
100%.
dead.
What's Okazor's feelings for all of these?
And then like Okazor's like, oh, we're going to attack you, and then look round and both their companions are
Okazor's
gone.
unresponding. Valen, however, is pissed off.
Oh, Valen's in the room.
No, Valen is talking through Okazor.
I won't be shocked.
Anyway, I'm gone. On
I
the
would
ceiling.
I'd just be astounded. I just solo tool my thing.
Where is he? Reveal yourself!
I'm pretty tempted to just reveal myself.
Act like she can't see you.
They can't. I've got a 34 stealth, I believe I said. So,
Show yourself, you coward!
Captain's not fond of revealing himself unnecessarily. Oh, and look, it's my turn.
It is your turn,
I'm
yeah.
a professional.
That is an insane first turn. I think that's a round of applause.
Nice,
I know
nice.
people who like min-max. I don't. I just play a bit
You
smart.
play to your strength.
I'm
I
pretty
played-
sure that was. Wait, so with all the bludgeoning damage included, that was like over 100 or something points of damage.
If I averaged about.
So it dealt
I deal over like a.
over 120 damage. in a single
Yeah.
turn.
I am Captain Traumatic here, the Night Spirit. Prepare.
Damn right. Donna, it is your turn.
You look Eldritch Blastable.
Go ahead.
Okay, 3 Eldritch Blasts coming at Okazor, the little traitor.
Yeah.
The lowest of
you
those
got
is going to be a 24.
To hit.
Does a 24 hit? 25?
My god.
27.
Nope.
Are you shitting me?
Is it just magic? Is it because it's magic?
You so you let off these eldritch blasts towards Okazor, and once again they just dissipate the body. You have a feeling there's some spell immunity going on here.
Oh no. You are like.
But at least I got ability spells.
So what was Shatter?
Fifth
Fifth
level.
level.
No. I'm talking about the damage type.
Thunder.
And
So,
that's both
Immune to
fire.
thunder, immune to force. That's what
Find
we're
us down.
learning. That's what we're
You know
learning.
what? You know what? I can't be bothered to deal with you. You're just in the way, and I just fully fly past him.
Just directly past it.
Okay, my flying speed is 30 feet.
Just fly straight up to us.
Okay, how tall is Okazor?
Large, so like 10 foot.
I just plummet 30 foot upwards because my flying speed does include hover.
Yeah.
Bye bye.
Yeah. So you use your movement to get to the ceiling.
Okay, what do I want to do with my bonus action?
I was gonna say, do you have a bonus action?
Probably.
Am I doing quite a high?
I have a question. Is Okazor considered a construct?
Ooh.
Roll insight.
Teleportation doesn't incur opportunity attacks, does it?
12.
No, you shouldn't.
You have no idea. What's up?
Teleportation doesn't incur opportunity
No.
attacks.
No.
In that case, I am just going to fly straight up to Okazor like I completely own this place, and as he's probably going to try and swipe at me, I missed a step away.
He tries to like slam you with his fist, and like just as you meant like thing, like as the fist gets to there, missed.
Bye!
Straight through, and you appear on the other side of it.
And I'm just going to vanish 60 feet just over the rim of the massive pit.
Yeah.
Just give him that beatific smile and
Is that
wave.
your turn? Is that your turn?
Yes.
Hubert, it is your turn.
Hello.
Whack him.
Where is Okazor in terms of where Hubert is?
He's about 20. He's about 30 foot from the doors you've entered from.
That's fine. Hubert is a traditional barbarian boy. He's going to run forward, top speeds, and
Get his ankles.
I was gonna say, please tell me you're doing the shove attack.
yes.
Oh, sweet Lord Jesus.
Oh, can I ask something retroactively?
Yeah, what's up?
Is Okazor completely immune to spells, including invocations attached to Eldritch Blast?
What invocations do you got?
Lance of Lethargy and Repelling Blast.
You know, knocking them backwards.
Yeah.
Do they have to hit to?
Yes.
Then yes, he does.
Worth asking. Carry on.
That's a...
Hubert is going to let out a turtley scream of rage.
Please, imitate
Do it,
that.
do it.
I am angry!
Your head just pops out of the shell.
Yes. And Hubert shall rage.
Yes.
He is now enraged, I guess. So
Let's go.
Hubert dashes towards Okazor
Absolutely.
and uses the dash action for that, and the bonus action to make a melee weapon attack or shove a creature, which is the charger feat. Shove.
Shove. Awesome.
We appreciate it.
We are gonna put
what's
all of these in the
thing?
pit.
Do I have to contest that?
No,
What was that?
Do I have to contest that?
but you can replace attacks with shoves. So,
I've got 2 attacks, should I go?
it's your choice.
He's got potentially 3 shove attacks.
Oh.
I'm trying to figure out what I can do.
I wanted to... I didn't have to
Okay.
push them backwards. I could have pushed them in any
Okay.
direction.
Just take a mace and go backwards.
Oh yeah, I don't have a
I think it's just a roll to hit.
It was the charger feat.
I think so.
Let me
What
let
I
me
want to do
get
is
it.
I want to pull
I
it off.
got live.
I've got it here and it doesn't say anything.
If you feel
about
like.
I could do.
I'm so glad I chose.
And I could stay like that as well.
Oh, it's not.
Or so when you use your action to dash, you can use the shove action along with it. So that is contested.
Oh, okay.
So you roll a. So instead of making an attack roll, you make a strength athletics checks, and I can contest with strength athletics or dex acrobatics.
Okay.
I'm going to contest with strength athletics.
I'll do athletics as well.
Oh! Please tell me it was an extra 20.
Yes!
I rolled an 11.
Ooh! Yeah.
Shove him.
They're not that strong. Just
Shove him into the pit!
Hubert just runs up, turtley boy, goes along, shoves,
How far back do that
and
go? Just Like, please, just into the pit.
Shoves.
It goes
Into the pit.
Was that your first attack?
10 feet. 10 feet away.
Roll me 10d6.
Okay. I had like 2 attacks.
You used your dash action,
Oh,
so
that's true. I think 1.
but it paid
Just
off.
skids
It paid
on the
off.
floor.
So
Come on,
if
big
you wanna
no
write down the
big
total,
big damage, no whammies.
Beautiful.
It's a tear to the eye.
I can't believe this combat's going to end in 3 turns.
No, it's not. It's
We have
yeah,
14, 24, and hold on, I'm bad at math. 32.
32 in total.
Yes.
I was worried about getting like hit. So
Yeah, and it is fallen to the pit.
Bye.
We are out of combat.
He was just there like,
just every that though you two. Wow. Honestly, cool.
That's insane.
Aaron,
Are they still alive? I'm hovering over the pit.
Yeah, they're still alive. They're just stuck there.
Okay, well,
fireball.
in that case,
You hear
So Valen, are you down that pit?
you hear Valen like you
Your
hear
guards were quite bothersome.
yeah you hear like Valen get like angry. It's like, you dare set foot in my temple?
Yes, we were invited.
Treat my gods like this?
should have installed a pit.
shouldn't have put our names in the little book. Oh.
Where are these voices coming from?
I have seen the
We're up
past,
here.
present, and future, and every single one of those you fail.
Oh, that's funny.
You will not live this day down.
Oh,
That's a shame.
I've got nothing
you
to
seem a
live
little
down.
mad, my friend.
Well,
Beware, should you come to my place,
But where can we
for
find
you will
you?
not survive.
you only need to live
Wow.
up from now on. You're in the pit.
It is 1:45. We will leave it there.
Oh,
Well played.
Well done, everyone.
shouldn't have installed a pit.
I just even how
Thank
that
you.
combat lasted literally 5
3
minutes.
rounds.
5.
Thank you for playing first 3/4 of the Canopic Being from Candlekeep Mysteries.
We need to finish this another
Now.
time.
Yeah, we
we
really
do.
do.
you for
Yeah,
running
if
it.
you just one other thing. Yeah. Thank you for watching this first part of day 3. We will be back after a break, so don't go anywhere. Sit tight, but maybe grab some snacks along the way. See you later.